Yo, what's going on, guys? John here from GlobalRedsTV. Sam has given me the absolute honor and pleasure of being able to feature on the United People's TV YouTube channel and give you guys my ideas, my thoughts and concerns and anything in relation to the Manchester United starting 11 for the upcoming matches here on out. And as much as I'm excited to be able to share with you guys here on United People's TV, I cannot wait to see you guys get your comments in the comment section below. Give me your ideas or your thoughts in regards to my 11, or if you guys have a better proposed starting 11, make sure you guys get it in the comments, because I do like to spend quite a lot of time in the comment section below and interact with you guys, as that is really something that I enjoy doing. So make sure you guys get it in the comments. And without further ado, let's go straight to discussing the upcoming match against Championship side Derby County in the 4th round of the FA Cup. Let's go straight to discussing the starting 11, or my proposed starting 11. I have a back four system here with David De Gea obviously in goal, obvious choice, with Cameron Borthwick-Jackson and Paddy McNair as our fullbacks, with Daley Blind and Chris Smalling in the central defensive partnership. Ashley Young and Darmian were substituted in the game against Southampton. Ashley Young apparently is to be expected to be sidelined for a few weeks or a few months, depending on who you trust, whether or not it's Louis van Gaal or the media, due to a groin injury. And with Darmian being substituted after he was coughing up blood after a collision, I believe, with Shane Long. It was a really bad collision. He seemed to have been punctured in his lungs and he was coughing up blood and whatnot. But hopefully he comes back quick. And that just thins out our options at back, and this is probably the only option we can go with. I have a slight cinch that Louis van Gaal would opt for a back five system and try to, shift things around here, but I don't think he really has the defensive options there to be able to line up in a back five. So I think he's going to be forced to line up in this back four system with Morgan Schneiderlin, and I hate to say it, but Fellaini will probably be starting alongside Morgan Schneiderlin. Although, when we were playing against Southampton and when we were playing in the past few games where we lined up in a back four system, it was more so a single pivot, a single holding midfielder role, as opposed to a double pivot and a double holding midfielder role. Fellaini advanced through the thirds a little bit higher with Herrera in that number 10 role, and Morgan Schneiderlin held it up alone in that number 10 role, in that holding midfielder role. And I think Juan Mata will slot right back into the starting 11 after a really poor performance from Jesse Lingard. I believe it was a string of 2 bad performances from Jesse Lingard, and I think Juan Mata will come back into this 11 as the substitution from Juan Mata when he was introduced into the game against Southampton. He did make a slight positive impact in that short 5-10 minute span before Darmian was substituted out. But anyways, the front three will probably be Martial, Rooney, and Mata, with Andrew Herrera in the hole as the number 10. And in terms of the starting 11, the reasoning as to why Louis van Gaal will opt for this sort of system is because he'll probably want that overlapping system to work, to be able to give Martial that space he needs. And Martial functioned very well when he was given that space, 5 yards, 10 yards, or whatever it is. When he was able to gain some sort of momentum before taking a player on, he was most effective on that left-hand side. And Cameron Borthwick-Jackson should be able to provide that overlap runs, to provide some space for Martial to make runs in, and hopefully Herrera and Mata will be able to kick on and click on. And then it's against a Derby County side who have seen 2 losses on the bounce against Birmingham and Burnley, I believe. But nevertheless, it's a side we need to win against, and we need to come back with a resounding victory, or else Louis van Gaal's head would be on a plate again, and Manchester United fans will be calling for his head and out the door. But anyways, make sure you guys get your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts are on the proposed starting 11. If you guys have a better proposed 11, make sure you get that in the comment section as well. Thank you guys once again for supporting the videos, and I'll see you guys next time.
Spin the Robbie. Well, we haven't got long left now in this transfer window.
Head over to the Ball Street YouTube channel, subscribe, and check out Deadline Day on the 1st of February this year. It's going to be the biggest Deadline Day party in the history of YouTube, the history of the world, the history of football.